If you don't follow up prospects, you're losing clients. Most people are very good at generating leads, but often very bad at closing deals. The main reason is that you don't work enough on your leads. But I don't blame you guys, because I know how hard it is to keep track of all the people you need to follow up. That's why in this video, I will show you step by step how to build AI CRM agents that will create your follow-up task automatically so that you never miss a follow-up again. At the end of the video, I will also show you how to send good follow-up messages. Alright guys, so before showing you how to build those AI CRM agents, I think it's important to explain to you the impact of following up on your leads when it comes to making money for your product or service. So let's say you have 50 interested leads, so like very highly qualified leads for your business. And like when you talk with people who are interested in your offer, like they tend to ghost you at some point. It can be after the first reply they gave you or like throughout the conversations. So it's pretty realistic actually to have like almost a half or even more than a half of people like ghosting you at some point. And so there's two ways here to address this. So do you follow up on them or not? So the answer can be no, or the answer can be yes. Basically, the outcome is very different. So if you're doing no follow-ups, it means that you only have 20 leads left. If you do following up, obviously not everyone will come back to you, but you will get back some people who dropped at this stage. And so usually you will get at around like half of the people coming back to you if you follow up. And so you will save conversations and move the needle forward. And because of that, if you have the same conversions from like interested prospects into closed deals and you have a $2,000 per month offer, you can see the difference is majestic. Like you're only going to be able to close $12,000 per month if you're not doing any follow-ups. And if you are following up, you're almost doubling the money and you have a 9K per month difference. And so this is why it's so important to follow up leads because people might be interested in your offer, in your service, but everyone gets busy in their life, so you have to follow up if you want to make more money for your product or service. So now let me show you how to do this. Alright guys, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Google and you're gonna type Breakcold, and then you're gonna click here Breakcold, and you're gonna click on try Breakcold free, or you're gonna click in the link in the description. Then you're gonna sign up and put your email address, and then you will arrive on this onboarding. Basically, what you have to do is just to fill the information, because then it will help the AI to create your task automatically by analyzing your business. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to use like a business that is an SEO agency. So the SEO agency is Embark here. And what we're going to do is that we're going to like do the onboarding if we were that specific agency. So, okay, we're coming from YouTube. And now the software is asking me for my website. If you don't have a website, it's fine. You can just skip this step. But having a website will help the AI to analyze your business so that it can create the perfect AI CRM agents for you. Then you have to describe your business. So I'm going to do it with my voice. So Embark is an SEO agency for B2B startups. And we also like help them producing content on LLMs like ChatGPT and Perplexity. Then you're going to click on continue, and then you have to describe your sales process. So at the moment, we're generating leads with our landing page. Basically, we are doing a bit of content on Twitter, /X, LinkedIn, and people, they go on our website and then they directly book a call. We also have like partners helping us to bring like prospects with word of mouth. All right. Then you're just gonna click on continue, again continue, and the channels, you're gonna pick the channels that interest you when it comes to following up. So if you are, I don't know, in the Web3 space, maybe it's gonna be Telegram. If you do calling, you're gonna pick calling. Me, in my case, I'm gonna pick email and LinkedIn, and I'm gonna click on continue with those two channels. Then I'm gonna skip invitations, and then you're gonna wait a couple of seconds for the AI to analyze your business so that it can like design some AI CRM agents for you to create those follow-ups. All right, so now that the AI analyzed our business, the most important thing to do for the AI to create the task automatically is to connect your email address and your social accounts. So I will not do it here because it's very straightforward, but essentially connect your email account, connect your LinkedIn, and you will be fine. And so now the step is to build those AI CRM agents. All right, now let me show you how to pick your AI CRM agents or like create your own custom CRM agents so that you can create tasks automatically. So once you've connected your accounts, you have to go to Vision here and you're gonna click on Configure Vision. And you're gonna see that by default, the AI attributed you like an AI personality, aka an AI CRM agent. And by default, those agents will create your CRM tasks for you so that you never miss a follow-up. So for example, you see the aggressive CRM agent automatically creates follow-ups consistently every 3 business days if there has been no new interactions with the leads. So if the lead didn't send you a message, or if you didn't send a new message to the lead, it will automatically create a task. And when it comes to email and message copy, it gets straight to the point and doesn't use capital letters like he's typing quickly from his phone. And that way it's adapt to how you write, how your lead is writing. It adapts to many things so that you have amazing follow-ups. And so if you're more like in a traditional business where you need to follow up, where you have long sales cycles, you can go with like this corporate agent, for example. But maybe you want to customize and build your own AI CRM agent. So let me show you how. So when you're picking your AI CRM agent, if you scroll down, you're gonna see that you can create a new personality. And this is exactly what we're gonna do here because we want to build our own AI CRM agent that create tasks automatically for us. So I'm gonna click on Create New Personality. And I'm gonna call the personality aggressive psycho. And we're gonna say that basically we have to describe what the aggressive psycho does. And so I'm gonna say the aggressive psycho creates follow-up tasks every 2 days so that I never miss a follow-up. However, it doesn't create task if I don't have any ongoing conversations with my leads. Because the problem is with this type of AI CRM agents, they create tasks for everything. So you have to be specific that you only want, because your goal is to close deals, right? And so to maximize your efforts, you should be focusing on your warm leads, so people who you already have a conversation with. And so that's why this little rule is important here. And we actually, I'm gonna say it another time below. And then when it comes to the follow-up frequency, just to make sure the AI doesn't screw up, we're gonna specify it's 2 days. And then the AI can also like create suggested emails and suggested messages. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna pick like something that is medium for emails because it's usually longer. And when it comes to like messages on socials like LinkedIn, etc., we're just gonna pick like very short. Then we can toggle on or off if we want the AI to adapt to the writing style of our leads. Obviously, it's very important, I think, to have a coherent communication with your leads, so we're gonna toggle this on. And then the AI can also use the social post of our leads to personalize the conversation, so obviously we're gonna say yes. And when it comes to the AI rule, we're just gonna make sure that it doesn't create task on when there's no conversation with a lead, so we're just gonna say don't create task if the lead never replied to me at some point, so that it will avoid creating tasks where you have 0 conversations with the person. And then I'm gonna click on Generate Personality, and usually within 20 to 30 seconds, it will create your customized AI CRM agent. And with that, you basically have completed the setup and you have nothing to do, because if you connected your email account and social accounts, and now that you've created this AI CRM personality, aka AI CRM agent, the only thing you have to do really is just to be focusing on like executing your task. So in a couple of seconds, I will show you exactly how to do this. I just want you to see what the AI CRM agent looks like. So we're just gonna wait another 10 seconds. All right, it's good. So you see, it has been created, the aggressive psycho. All right, guys, now I am inside my own workspace so that I can show you how it looks like when you have tons of tasks that have been created automatically by the agent. You can see that I have my own AI CRM agent here. This is MR Audit. You can pause if you want to read it. But essentially, now that we have this, like I told you, you'll have only one thing. You click on vision here, and all these tasks have been created by AI. And you see here the title of some of the tasks is a bit goofy because I did it on purpose with my AI CRM agent. But essentially, you just show up on this dashboard and you have tasks that are due today, that are overdue, and you just click. And then it takes you directly to the LinkedIn conversation, to the email conversation, and then your only job is to follow up. And so with that being said, let me show you how to send good follow-up messages and good follow-up emails. All right, guys, so you see here, typically as a kind of easy follow-up. So as you can see, like about 2 weeks ago, I contacted this warm lead, got no responses, and automatically the agent created a task. So I just sent a simple message, you know, like just essentially doing a quick bump, which is relevant. So what made you try it, man? Because obviously I know he tried the software. And so from there he replied, I say, yes, man, it will help. And you see, he say, okay, later I'll do it. Too many tasks last days. And you see, it's been 3 days and the CRM automatically created the task. And now what I need to do is I need to follow up. And you can see that by default, the AI right here, so I can like delete, but by default, the AI created an AI suggested message, which say, hey, Philip, no rush, just checking if you managed to send the screenshot when you have a moment. And so I actually think it's decent enough for what I want to achieve, because yeah, I just want him to send the screenshots. So here I'm just gonna click send and complete. And with that, I've just made the follow-up. It's that easy, and there's human validation. Sometimes the AI is not very great at writing the messages, so I will write it myself, but here it was pretty easy. Another way to send follow-up messages is what I've done right now. So Matteo hasn't replied, but usually after 2 to 3 follow-ups, people reply to my messages. But here what I wanted to show you is that here, basically I used like his social post to come up with something that is interesting to spark interest from him. Because basically here, I know that he's posting on socials, so I can engage with the post, like and comment it. But most importantly, what I can do from there is to use like it as a PS line in my follow-ups. That way people, they know that you took the time, the extra time to do this, and they will consider you in a much more different way that people who are just sending very long messages, which is the case, for example, on LinkedIn, and that are pretty much not considering them throughout the sales process. All right, so now another example, but this time with email. So as you can see here, the lead is interested in our software. Basically, I replied to him a couple of days ago, and this is like the AI suggested email. So, hey, Russian, just checking if you're still interested in adding the 200 Gmail inboxes to Breakcold. Let me know a good time for a quick setup call this week. So I don't like to actively propose a call to people. It's a bit aggressive, but if you build an aggressive CRM agent, it might be like this sometime. And essentially it's referencing exactly what he talked about. He's using his own languages. So it's not saying like Google accounts, it's saying like specifically Gmail inboxes like he did. It's adapting to how he talks. And if you don't remember what you need to follow up, like you have always an action plan. So which is here, send follow-up email to confirm interest and propose a quick call. So here I can typically go with that email. So you don't have to do like something crazy when it comes to sending follow-ups. I think the biggest mistake people do is that they want to send very long messages and very long emails by using templates, which is a big mistake. So the most important is just to get the conversation going. And so by doing a quick message or a quick email that is relevant to the conversation that started, what's going to happen is that you don't pushing too many information to your prospect, right? So what you are doing actually is that you are essentially pushing something that is short, and for your prospect, it's going to be very easy to read this because the person will not be overwhelmed by a ton of information. So that is the most important if you want to do successful follow-ups. You need to make them short, whether it's email or LinkedIn or whatever, because the prospect just needs a reminder that he needs to be engaged again in that conversation, and that's it. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to that YouTube channel and like this video. It helps me a lot. Ciao.